When I first started P90X, I was 370 pounds, and I approached food as something to look forward to. You know, I'd get up in the morning, I'd go to work, I'd work hard all day, I'd get home, sit on the couch, feel exhausted, and that food was my reward. I had lost a lot of hope. I felt like I would be fat the rest of my life, but I had a real close friend that confronted me, and he asked me, was I afraid that another man would have to raise my kids? And that really hit me in the heart. And he got me thinking about, you know, what are all the reasons why I need to get healthy? So I made two lists. I wrote down the reasons to get healthy and the reasons not to get healthy. And when I got done with those lists and I looked at them, it was obvious to me that I was sacrificing all the things that I wanted in life for things that really didn't matter. When I first started P90X, I really struggled. At 370 pounds, I couldn't leave the ground, so I had to modify jumping jacks even. I would just march in place. But each time I did it, I noticed small little improvements. You know, maybe it was this one exercise I could do just 3 seconds longer, or maybe this position that I couldn't do before. So I focused on those small improvements. After my first round of P90X, I'd lost 66 pounds. I went from 370 to 304. I don't know if you've ever looked, but in the store, you can't find scales that go up to 370 pounds. In my second round of P90X, I again lost about 60 pounds, and that continued on my third round. So to date, I've lost a total of 180 pounds. I've completed 5 rounds of P90X and still bringing it every day. My family is extremely proud of me. They have been a huge support through my whole journey. And to think where we were a year and a half ago, you know, they were at a position when they were about to lose their dad, and to think about where we're at, it's overwhelming. Now that I've lost all this weight, I can't sit still. I'm trying to utilize every minute that I have. You know, one of the first questions people ask me about P90X is, how long is it? And I tell them it's an hour a day, and they're like, oh, it's an hour. I don't have an hour. But I don't think people realize if they sacrifice that 1 hour, in the remaining 23 hours, you can live 3 times as much life. Keep press and play, because you can and you will see the results.